Hello everyone and welcome back to another GTA Online guide, where today we're going to be taking a look at all the Mark II weapons added as part of the Doomsday heist DLC, so let's get right to the guide, shall we? So in total there are 6 new weapons added to the Mark II weapons table. There's the SNS pistol, the heavy revolver, the special carbine, the bullpup rifle, the pump shotgun, and finally the marksman rifle. I'm just going to go through each of them one at a time and highlight anything special about them and determine whether or not they're worth the asking price. All the guns in this video can be customized with attachments which affect the accuracy, the damage, as well as a few extra things like adding flashlights to them for use in the darkness. Anyway, starting with the SNS pistol, just like the Mark II normal pistol, the SNS pistol I think isn't really worth the asking price. It doesn't really offer anything to the table besides a little extra damage, but to be honest, who uses an SNS pistol? There's loads of pistols in the game which deal way more damage which don't even have an upgraded version, so just use those. Or use any other weapon. The SNS pistol can be fitted with special ammo types, which are the same for most other guns: the tracer, incendiary, hollow point, and the armor piercing. Overall, just don't bother with this gun. Use something else. Next up we have the heavy revolver. Now unlike the SNS pistol, the heavy revolver adds something to the table this time around, in the form of being extremely powerful. Here's how many shots it takes to kill normally with the Mark I. And now the Mark II. Yeah, enough said. This thing pretty much obsoletes the marksman pistol, a gun which has the same trait of being able to kill in just one shot, but the revolver Mark II can be shot considerably faster. So if you're a really good aim, then I'd give the heavy revolver Mark II a spin. Next up we have the special carbine, and unfortunately I have to say that the Mark II version is so bad that I think the unupgraded version is superior. The amount of shots it took to kill between both versions was exactly the same on both rifles, but the thing that makes the Mark II inferior to the Mark I is that the Mark II can't have drum magazines attached. So if you don't care about the possibility of extra damage, which is controlled by RNG in the form of the special ammo, which would limit the rifle's use, the maximum amount of ammo per clip is 60, and yes, you could argue that the reload time on drum magazines is a bit longer than box magazines, but the Mark I rifle also has a 60 round magazine. And also, if you happen to have the special finish on your special carbine Mark I, you'll lose it when going to Mark II. Well, not permanently, you just can't get one on a Mark II. Overall, if you're tight on cash, just skip this one. Moving on, we have the bullpup rifle, and at this point you're probably hoping for this rifle to fare a little better, right? Well, no, this did even worse. Mark I version 9 shots, Mark II version 11 shots. You call this an upgrade, Rockstar? Skip this gun, we're moving on. The marksman rifle. This, like the special carbine, there was no visual difference in damage at close range, but using the heavy barrel attachment allows you to shave off 1 extra shot to kill at range, normally taking 5 with the Mark I, now down to 4 with the Mark II. You can also put it down to a 3-shot kill with the use of incendiary rounds. But of course, when you use special ammo like with all Mark II weapons, you reduce the per ammo magazine count by half, so you only get 5 shots with the special ammo marksman rifle. This doesn't leave you much room for error if you find yourself in a firefight in a free lobby. Though if you're a confident shot and or a tryhard, then yeah, I'd recommend the use of special rounds. Speaking of special rounds, let's move on to the pump shotgun Mark II. Finally, we have a gun that's actually really good with the upgrade. The Mark I will kill the target in about 3 hits if all projectiles go to the chest, though at times we did have an accidental headshot, so we had to test this one a few times. But yeah, about 3 shots for the Mark I, whereas with the Mark II, normal ammo it's about the same, but with explosive shells, this makes the pump shotgun an insta-killing machine. This thing is a monster and chews through cars like nobody's business. The maximum range of the explosive shells is nowhere near as far as the Mark II sniper rifle, but at close to medium range you can destroy a lot of stuff with this thing. What's better is that the ammo is actually rather reasonable in price. 600 for a pack of 8? Hell yeah! So out of all the Mark II weapons, my personal favourite would most definitely be the pump shotgun. simply because of the damage it deals. Also, the amount of shells it carries, even with explosive shells, is enough for it to be very useful, and just because it's a shotgun. Who doesn't like shotguns, am I right? So basically what we've learned in this video is that everything sucks except for the heavy revolver and the pump shotgun, cause they can kill in one hit. Cause God forbid we actually have video games in which have weapons in which actually allow us to kill in just one hit, like in real life. But I know what a lot of you may be typing in the comments. What about the other revolver? Oh yes, there is a secret revolver that you can unlock. Don't worry, I'll have a video on that very soon, so stick around and I'll tell you all about it. But in the meantime, let me know what you guys think about all the new Mark II weapons. Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments, and hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the Pyrorealm Gaming channel for loads more videos coming to you very soon. See you around, everyone.